All right. Why is this not correct? We are live, and it's going to be a bit janky probably because I haven't done this in a while. And yeah, I've tried it out like today and kind of throughout the day. But even still, once I went to this scene of the whole thing, it's just not correct. We're gonna check just to see if the other one is good. Yeah, this one looks good. Not sure why the camera one wasn't good. I'm gonna remove my headphones because I realized that I do not hear myself speak, which is difficult, and I don't get notifications for the chat anyway. But here's my goal for today. What I would like to do is I would like to test the app, so beta test the app live, which is why I'm doing a live stream. And the whole thing is just that the app is a dating app. I don't know how many of you have actually watched my videos, but the app is a dating app. Also, I wanted to live stream this on YouTube, but for some reason it's just not possible. It stays in private and I can't really change it to public, so I do apologize because I'm assuming a lot of people, or a few people that might follow that channel, will not realize that the stream is here. So either way, I'm just hoping that we can get some people to try the app out, and if we can, then we sort of know, we can figure out some bugs with the app and like what does it look like if a lot of people are on it at the same time. And if you haven't been following this, then let me show you what we've built. So here is the dating app as it looks right now. We have a profile page where you can sign out, delete account. Looks great, I know. You can also edit your profile if you want to. And then you have a matches page and a talk page. And the whole idea, the whole concept of the app is that there's no way of communicating via text messaging. The only way to communicate is via live voice chats, essentially. So what happens is you go to start connection here, and then you start searching for anyone on the app that fits the type of person that you are looking for. So if you're a straight man, then you would be matched with straight women. And I mean, my whole concept here is based on the idea that I think you can get to know a person in a 5-minute phone call way faster, or like you get to know a person way deeper through a 5-minute phone call than you do via text messaging. And text messaging can take you, like, what you get out of a 5-minute phone call with someone might take you weeks, if not months of texting, and some of it won't even translate over text, like tone of voice, pace of speech, just dynamic between you two, because sometimes people are really good at coming up with things to respond to text messages, but not as good at interacting with you live and reading like body language, all that sort of stuff. Or rather reading tone of voice and those things, which is what you would get on this app. So essentially you get matched with a random person, and then you get 5 minutes to talk to them. We can test this whilst we're waiting for anyone to, because I'll send this again here. Send me your iOS or Google Play Okay, so let's see if we start the app on another device as well. So we can run it on an iPad. I don't know if there's like a way to do an open test so I could just add a link somewhere. All right, let's try to sign up for a new account and just show kind of what it's like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now it should work. So if we verify it, wait, like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Verify. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not. Oh, okay. Okay, so now we can sign up and name him Cal, select a birthday, let's say that it is January 1st on this day, and then add a profile picture. Let's go with this one. And then we are a man and we are interested in women. Location, we can set that to whatever. And then not much, and create profile. All right, so now I think if we press start connection, we should get connected with the other person here. So this one, which, but they do not get connected. Why don't they get connected now? What is going on? Okay, I'll have to check why that didn't work. Okay, and then try again. This is one of those things I don't really understand why that didn't work that time, but because I think I've done that a million times almost at this point, but for some reason it just did not work. Okay, and the idea here is that, first of all, it starts off, you can imagine it as like, this is a dating app version of Love is Blind. So it starts out with us, we don't really see who we're talking to here. We just see a name. It probably makes more sense if we look here instead, because now it says Natalie and we can tell that this is a woman. And up here we have a little countdown that tells us how long we have left in this conversation. And so the conversation will last for 5 minutes. And this is the progress bar here, and that lasts also for 5 minutes. But at the end, it's sort of like buffering this image. The image will get clearer and clearer the longer that we stay in the conversation. And then somewhere towards the end here, we will actually, it will be clear enough that we will see who we've been talking to. And you can skip to the next person here, or you can like this person. So let's say that we feel like, oh, well, Natalie, you seem like a really good person, so we'd like you. And they like us back. Then we get a little message here, it's a match. And if we want to, we can leave the conversation. And this should end the conversation here as well. And now all of a sudden we have a match here. So we have our first match, and we can check their profile and we can see that, oh, Natalie, 25, I'm looking for a man in line dance. and New York, gender, woman, blah, blah, blah. And what we can do then is we get a phone call again. So we get another 5-minute phone call if we want to, while Natalie is online. So, why does it break? Why does it break? This stuff is always such a mystery to me, which is like, I mean, I've done this process hundreds and hundreds of times and it just doesn't break. But as soon as we're live streaming it, it breaks, which is a typical thing. That's like that's why you do beta testing, because things seem to be working, but they aren't actually working. Okay, I don't know what happened here. I think I can show it though. So what we need to do, we need to figure out why did it break. Leave matchmaking. Okay. No problem there, doesn't seem like. Okay. What the actual fuck? There's just no... There's no clear indication of what actually happened. Run it again. Okay, I have a match at least. Oh, what we can try is we can try calling, because that's probably not going to work either now. Okay, works. So then you get another 5-minute call, but let's say that we're like, oh, okay, that's good enough. We end it. What happens on this side? Okay, it ended, good. And then you get a timer here that says that it's essentially like how long you have to wait until you can call them back again. So right now you're restricted for 13 hours, and it's essentially so that you get like 1 call per day for your matches. And if we start connection, you can see that we have remaining minutes 48. So this is what we have for this month. We have 48 minutes remaining of phone calls. And that can be used either in conversations with your matches or in conversations with random people. But I don't understand why the end call thing broke. So we can clear our users. And start connection. And we'll go and leave call. Now it works, but why not before? Okay. Let's wipe all of the users and sign up again, do the whole thing over again exactly like we did it, and see if that replicates the error. Okay. Run. Okay. And then we rerun this. Okay, we have to uninstall the whole app. Okay, we can create an account in the meantime. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And send the code. Okay, now we have a profile. What we can do maybe in the meantime, Gemini. Create a profile picture, attractive male, so that we can have a better picture than just a waterfall for the man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Natalie. Okay, shit. It got stuck on the profile picture thing, so now it's just creating around the picture, because that's the only way to create a profile picture. So we'll have to do a new chat. Create a picture of a Okay, good enough. Now let's add that to, how did you add picture to? Okay, downloads. Okay. Now we have a profile picture. Maybe we should just do it here instead. Then we can update the profile picture. I hope that has worked before at least, but might break today. Right, new profile picture, good. Start connection, start connection. They get connected. I like him or her. She, he, well, I don't know. She likes me. Okay, we're matched. And now I feel like, well, this is good enough. We've talked for 20 seconds. We are a perfect match. So I know that I'm gonna leave the call. Now it works. I don't really know why it didn't work before. Okay, either way, seems like it's working now. I don't really know what to do if we don't get anyone who wants to test this app with me. Then I guess I'm gonna have to like publish it and use an actual publish as a beta test. I also don't know if like what the best way to get people to test the app is. Right now, the way that I think of it is that you just email me your email for your like Apple ID account or your Gmail, Google Play account, and then I can use that to send you a link to invite you to be able to use the app, and then you can download it on your phone. But maybe there's something that I'm missing here that's not like you wouldn't want to do that, and I don't really know what that would be. So, or maybe there just aren't enough people that want to test this live on a stream. Which is fair too. It's kind of funny how this is the attractive man, and then the attractive woman is just basically like, I did ask it to do the same, which I'm gonna assume it just takes us like, I mean, that's the only data that I gave it to make adjustments was these few words, and one of the words is same, so it might have ended up being weighted heavier than what I expected, because what I expected wasn't the exact same photo of the exact same clothing and the exact same watch, hair color, smile, like everything. What I wanted was just like another picture of someone that looks similar, or like whatever they thought, because what I was interested in, just as a side note, is the age of this man, like how old is he? And I was curious, like, because what I asked for was create a picture of an attractive male looking at the camera, quarter body shot. So attractive male is a data point that I gave it, and this is what it generated, this face. I don't really know how it comes up with it in that sense, but I'm going to assume that it's some sort of like almost meta-analysis of faces that tend to be rated attractive. And I'm going to assume that age and that sort of stuff, it doesn't, well, it would sort of be included in it. And so then you start to think like, how old is this person? And this is assumed to be an attractive male. So then I was like, well, what if we did the same but for a woman? What age would that woman be? I'm going to do that now, just because I think it's interesting. And this has absolutely nothing to do with the app. But if I gave the same thing, female. So this is the exact same prompt. And we can then compare these two images. Obviously way younger, I would say. Just kind of interesting, like how old would she be? I don't know. But he's definitely past 30. Her, I don't know if she would be past 30. I don't think so. It's a bit strange. This one, on the other hand, I don't know. It's such a weird thing to try to do, but I did become a little bit curious about that, looking at it. Either way, I don't really know how we're going to test this, because if no one sends me an email wanting to test it, then I don't have any beta testers. So let me know in the chat, like tell me if there's anything that you feel like you wouldn't want to share your email with me, maybe, or risk me sharing something on here, because I'm not going to share anything about you, or I'm going to try my absolute best not to. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to do. I was expecting, like, even if there was just 2 people watching this, I was expecting that I would have 2 people who wanted to sign up for it, but I might have been very wrong about this. Because if no one wants to test it, then we can't, I mean, there's no testing of it, so we're not going to get anywhere with this live stream in that case, which is fine. It's just I'll have to come up with a different way to beta test it. All right, I don't really know where we've been live for an hour now, and I mean there's 15 people watching, so that's something, and I appreciate it, but the whole point was just to test the app live with other people testing the app or helping me, and it seems right now that I can't really do that. So yeah, I think the best thing is going to be to I did definitely like not prepare for this that much. Like I've been working trying to get the live stream to work, and it's really like a weird setup that I have right now. Hopefully it's half decent, but it's very much just been kind of thrown together to make a live stream of any kind happen. So maybe if I prep a little bit more next time and like let people know, or you guys know, that I'm going to do this, and maybe get some emails beforehand, that's a good idea too, so that people know that like they've signed up for or can download the app. People could like download it beforehand, because what I want to do, I'm really excited about testing this app out live and like seeing how it handles multiple people, because I could run like 2 simulators or like 5 simulators if that was the case, and kind of test it out on my own in that way. But it's just I feel like it's a little bit too controlled. What I would want is to have a less controlled scenario where there are lots of other people who don't know how the app works that kind of use it and abuse it, and give me some better like information about what works and what doesn't work, what bugs show up, and what needs to be fixed. Because right now I feel like there is this thing when it comes to app development that as long as you're on your own in a controlled environment, the app will work. But then as soon as you give it to anyone else, it will break. And things will break that you had no idea could break even, but they will break. And yeah, it's very hard to find that stuff on your own when you're building an app. But yeah, at least we've tested the live stream, and it works. We can do it. Now we just need to make sure that we, I don't know, prepare for it a little bit more. But yeah, thank you for watching. It was a bit of a flop, this whole thing, I'm gonna admit, but that's the thing. If you just keep trying different things, at some point something's gonna work, and the whole thing is just to get the app. Everything that I do is just to get the app as good as possible, and I think this can be a part of that somehow. Never a flop. We continue to learn. Well, thank you for that. It means a lot. It warms my heart for sure. But I agree. You always learn something, and especially when it comes to app development, you just get used to. I feel like I've gotten way better, or way more used to failing with the stuff. Like, it doesn't really bother me all that much. I was kind of doubting the whole idea of like people wanting to sign up and like beta testing live. I was doubting that, but even if I wouldn't have, I feel like it's not the biggest deal when you kind of fail in app development, because it's just like that's what it is mostly, I think. every bug is essentially a fail of some kind. So yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to say now, so we're gonna call it a day, and I will thank you so much for watching this live stream, for supporting me in any way. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we can get this app done and published and tested, first of all, together somehow. But that's it for this one. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.